You want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG and purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash that like button. Go right now and follow me on TikTok at Trenches News 3837. That's my only TikTok. For Feed Season 2 out now, y'all. For Feed Season 2 out now. Make sure y'all go and check out Season 1 also, man. Shout out to OGino. Oh, it's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods. If you ain't follow my mods, you can follow their at the end of the video. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra, not food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. I don't care how much money you got or you think you got. Mother Nature could come and destroy everything, and now you homeless. So make sure you get back. With that being said, let's say the kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and the civilians. It's Sunday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department, so make sure you know where your kids are and your surroundings. All right, y'all, I got two stories for y'all on this Sunday. First story we talking about is 4-block Lil Mari, man, has been identified as the person who tried to hijack this woman over east on 67 Chappelle or Clyde, and he was shot and then drove to a hospital. He tried to rob before a charge. So we talking about that, and we talking about King Von and Lil Durk. Poodle LaFleur had an interview, said that Lil Durk was peer pressure. Shout out to Poodle for that. And we talking about the reason why King Von didn't sign to Lil Durk. So make sure y'all smash that like button so this video can get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook Market, Bayzoo, hook it up. All right, y'all. So first story we got is 4-block Lil Mari and 3 other guys, man. I thought 4-block Lil Mari was signed. I remember it was a viral video going out around that his ops, I forgot their names, man. The little guys, I don't be following them, man. They evil, they on evil time. But they had caught him, and he was trying to swap a car, sell a car, or something. And then they whooped him. They beat him, man. You know, whooped him with the guns and everything, man. So I thought that he was out the way. I thought that he was in Atlantic. I seen him in Atlantic Records, and he had some money and saying that he signed the deal and all his officers broke. Well, he's been identified by a woman who's a civilian who put money into a Charger or a straight 8 or a straight Charger, whatever it is. And it was a green color Charger, you know, and she put some money into it. But she was ambushed by these 4 guys. They got into a shootout. Whoever was with her, they ended up shooting 4-block Lil Mari. The other guys got away, I guess, but they on the run, and Lil Mari got shot and took himself to a hospital, and that's how they know it's him. Now, I got the recording of the incident, and then I'm going to come back to y'all.
All right, his girlfriend, 34-year-old, was shot in the leg one time in a green Dodge Challenger, male black, gray jacket, gray pants. He was with 3 males. The victim has a weapon. She got into a shootout with the male. Happened at 6700 Clyde. The victim is armed. She knows the shooter. Not sure if the male was shot. And she's supposed to be at La Rabida in the parking lot.
Yeah, man. Hey, to all the kids out there, man, go and get you a job. Buck for a trade like construction or plumbing or something like that, man. That's going to get you for some for sure money, man. This guy, he sucked to me, but he probably cold to a lot of people. Sound like he holding his nose, kind of like Chucky Wackham. But Chucky Wackham actually got a song that I like, you know, where they played it 50 times around. The kids play it so much that I listen to it. But, you know, it's like a mixed rock and roll song or some shit like that. But he was hot, bro, and he was, you know, made it to Atlanta without an album or anything like that, you know, just off his little songs that he makes. So, you know, he messed up now. He finna go to jail, hijacking, 9 to 45, carjacking people. They ain't playing with these carjackings either, you know. And then it was a shootout. They shot the lady, the lights to carry holder shot him. So, you know, just a waste of talent, just a waste of a way to get out. You know, you made it out. I seen him in California, seen him everywhere, man, and you know, back to the bottom, man, in jail, man. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about 4-block Lil Mari, man. They just out here tweaking evil, man. Hey, shout out to the lights carry holder that shot him, though, you know, for protecting yourself and for you know, and that you still alive, you know, because you could have lost your life to these 3 guys, and then they could have been gone like a thief in the night until the police caught them 3-4 years later, if they caught them, CPD, you know. So make sure y'all get in the comments, man. Smash that like button there and that hype button. Second story we talking about is Puda Lil Flair went on DJU and he was speaking on Lil Durk. Now, I know a lot of people be like, he hating on Lil Durk and all that. The man said he hope he come home. He said Lil Durk coming home, you know. But he actually spoke on Lil Durk being peer pressure. And that's what I was trying to tell y'all. But a lot of people green and say I'm hate. When you in the streets, bro, and some shit like that happen to Von, you know, and the gang bangers won't get back. You know, they won't get back and they willing to bump heads with you and whoever you hanging with now, you know, just because you ain't standing on business for Von. You steady riding around. You got access to these people back through money. And the gang members don't care if you crash, man, because they broke. I always tell y'all that. But Puda said, man, he do believe, man, that Durk was peer pressure and he was trying to be something, you know, basically that he ain't, man. He done made it already, man. You still trying to fit in with the blocks in the streets. And that's why he in the position that he in now. And I'm glad one of his homies spoke up on some real shit. Shout out to Puda Lil Fat, man, because you got to take responsibility and accountability. Nobody, no bloggers or none of that is the reason why Lil Durk in jail right now. Lil Durk in jail because he ain't had no fucking homies around him that tell him, nah, bro, you can't do this. You just won a Grammy. Nah, bro, you be with Drake and them. Nah, bro, we ain't gonna even do that. If we do get back, bro, we gonna do it on our own time, bro. You ain't got nothing to do with this. You know, and keep him out the clip because he has the bag. He has the bond money. He has the money to make y'all, you know, businesses and everything, you know, to make y'all life legit. So, shout out to Puda. I'm glad he did speak on that. The next thing is, we was trying to figure out, like, why wasn't King Von signed to Lil Durk? Like, why wasn't he signed to Lil Durk? Why would Lil Durk, you know, skip up on Von and pick up Memo 600? Not saying that Memo 600, he can't make a hit or none of that because he proved that he could, you know. But Lil Timo and, you know, all the rest of these guys that's nobodies, you know, when he had King Von. Well, he didn't bond out King Von for night. Well, he didn't. King Von needed $19,000, $20,000, you know, after the Uber driver incident to pay for the guy's hospital bills, basically. And they say 100K track, you know, he came with the money. Lil Durk and them act like they weren't coming with the money fast enough. You know, they probably came with the money. Who knows if they even talked to Lil Durk. But Track came with the money, man, and that's how Track 100 ended up being Von manager. I always wondered, like, how the fuck did Lil Durk pass up on that? Lil Durk is taking King Von everywhere around town, telling Breakfast Club and everybody, you know, about King Von. And not to be his manager, not to be signed him, like, it's crazy to me, man. But, you know, that's how things go sometimes. Maybe Lil Durk ain't want the heat that he knew that was coming behind Von. Yeah, and it's safe to say, man, that OTF, man, the whole OTF crashed out and that NBA YoungBoy and them won, man. Hey, make sure you go and get life insurance, though. Very important that you go and get life insurance, man, especially if you got nieces, nephews, kids out here claiming has disrespecting the dead, woofing on the internet, talking about they kill somebody. Make sure you go and get life insurance so you can bury properly and you won't have to go fund me. And you possibly can leave something for your kids that's left behind, man, to your family for debts and food, whatever, man. Probably have to pay bills because you're gone now. You know, hey, Shaw Made Media Magazine. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel. He do got one of my latest interviews over there. Shout out to Vlad TV, man. Make sure y'all go and run up my Vlad. Check out my Vlad TV interview over there. It's dope. Shout out to the mods and all the mod squad, man. Shout out to everybody who was on my live last night. I appreciate all y'all love support. I will be going live tonight. Shout out Dustin Turner, Trap God, Street Code, Tommy Shermer, Bone Yak. Shout out all y'all, man. Appreciate all y'all love support, man, every night, man. Other than that, man, make sure y'all be safe. Know where your kids are. Tell your people you love them before they go outside, man. My mind is my nine. Let's say the kids. Y'all already know. I'm out.